When the Polar Express arrived in 2004, audiences were too stunned by the animation to notice the secrets hidden in every frame. A train that defies physics, a hobo who might be dead, and Tom Hanks playing 5 characters disguised as a moral compass. The ticket punches that predict destiny, the bells coded by belief, and the pajamas that change color to track a boy's wavering faith. These are 17 hidden details you completely missed in the Polar Express. Number 1. Hero Boy's house reveals his doubt. In the opening shot, Hero Boy's bedroom has no Christmas decorations at all. No lights, no stockings, not even a hint of holiday spirit. Everyone else's houses glow with decorations. His is dark and undecorated. It's the film's first quiet signal that he's losing belief before the story even begins. Director Robert Zemeckis insisted on the contrast, making the boy's house the only one on the block without exterior lights. The darkness wasn't a budget choice. It was visual storytelling. Production designer Doug Chiang designed the neighborhood to feel alive with Christmas everywhere except one home. The emptiness speaks louder than dialogue ever could, because in the Polar Express, doubt has a color, and it's the absence of light. Number 2. Tom Hanks almost played the entire cast. While most viewers only catch 1 or 2, Tom Hanks actually performs 5 characters: the conductor, the hobo, Hero Boy's father, Scrooge, and Santa himself. Zemeckis used him like a spiritual narrator, guiding the boy at every stage of his journey. He's the film's entire moral compass, disguised in different bodies. The motion capture technology allowed Hanks to transform completely. His facial expressions and movements translated across multiple digital characters. Hanks performed each role separately, changing his voice, posture, and energy for every character. The conductor was authoritative, the hobo was unpredictable, Santa was commanding. Zemeckis wanted one actor to represent all the forces pushing the boy toward belief, because the journey isn't about meeting strangers, it's about encountering the same truth in different forms. Number 3. The hobo is a ghost of a previous passenger. His clothes are frozen, his face is pale, and his campsite is built from train junk. Props reveal he's been on the roof for decades, maybe longer. He hints he once rode the Polar Express and never left. He's not a magician, he's a warning. When Hero Boy asks how he survives up there, the hobo deflects with riddles and puppet shows. Production notes describe him as someone who chose doubt over belief and became trapped in the in-between. He can appear and disappear, walk through solid objects, but he can't leave. Zemeckis confirmed the hobo represents the cost of rejecting faith entirely. He's what happens when you stop believing but refuse to let go. A ghost riding the rails forever, warning children not to make his mistake. Number 4. Hero Girl never doubts the train. Hero Girl is the only child who never questions whether the train is real, accepting the journey instantly without hesitation. Because of that unwavering belief, she's also the first passenger to sense the magic around them. She turns toward the sleigh bells before anyone else hears them, reacting to their sound long before it becomes audible to the audience. Actress Nona Gay performed the motion capture with complete confidence, never showing fear or confusion. Zemeckis instructed her to play every scene as if magic were normal. Expected, deserved. Her character never asks how or why, only what's next. She hears things others miss, sees details others overlook, and leads when others hesitate. Because in the Polar Express, belief isn't passive, it's perception itself. Number 5. Every bell in the movie means something different. Small bells ring in scenes of doubt. Large bells ring in scenes of wonder. Santa's bell only rings for characters who have regained faith. Sound design becomes a hidden emotional score. Sound designer Randy Tom created an entire library of bell tones, each carefully chosen to match the emotional state of the scene. Tinny, hesitant chimes accompany moments of uncertainty. Deep, resonant peals accompany moments of revelation. Santa's bell was recorded using a handcrafted brass bell, shaken at different distances to mimic how sound travels through cold air. Tom layered the tones to create a bell that sounded both ancient and pure. The bell's resonance even shifts depending on who hears it, fuller for believers, duller for doubters. The sound itself is proof of faith. Number 6. The kids in the train car represent different types of believers. The lonely boy is the hopeless believer, the know-it-all is the conditional believer, and Hero Girl is the guiding believer. They're not just kids, they're archetypes the main character must face. Each child represents a stage of faith or a challenge to it. The lonely boy believes but expects nothing in return. The know-it-all believes only what he can prove. Hero Girl believes completely and uses that faith to help others. Zemeckis structured the train car like a philosophical debate, 8, each child testing Hero Boy's evolving perspective. Every conversation on the train is a mirror, showing Hero Boy versions of himself he could become. The journey isn't just to the North Pole, it's through the stages of faith itself. Number 7, the hot chocolate scene hides a tribute to old musicals. The choreography references classic Busby Berkeley dance routines, wide overhead shots, synchronized spins, and perfect geometric formations. Zemeckis smuggled 1930s musical numbers into a CGI Christmas film. The hot chocolate sequence is pure spectacle, waiters dancing through the train car with impossible physics-defying moves. Zemeckis studied Berkeley's work from films like 42nd Street and Gold Diggers of 1933, borrowing the kaleidoscope camera angles and human geometry. The overhead shot of waiters forming a spinning circle is a direct homage to Berkeley's signature style. Motion capture allowed Zemeckis to blend modern technology with old Hollywood showmanship. The scene serves no plot purpose. It's pure joy, a celebration of belief expressed through movement and music. Number 8, the punch cards reveal each kid's destiny. The conductor's ticket punches aren't random, they spell out each child's character arc. Hero Boy's ticket forms Believe, foreshadowing his journey to regain faith. Hero Girl's becomes Lead, predicting her role guiding the group. Know It All Kids completes as Learn, fitting the kid who must humble himself. Lonely Boys reads Depend On, revealing that his struggle is learning to trust others. Every punch is a hidden prophecy stamped in gold. Production designer Doug Chiang created functional punch cards with deliberate patterns, ensuring each word appeared organically across multiple punches. Most viewers never notice the letters forming, too distracted by the conductor's performance. But freeze the frames and the destiny is there. Each child carries their lesson in their pocket, visible only to those who look closely. Number 9, the North Pole mirrors early Ford factories. The conveyor belts, loading ramps, and walkways are modeled after Henry Ford's first mass production plants. The elves even use factory whistles and shift signals. It implies Santa runs the most efficient operation on Earth. Doug Chiang researched, studying the assembly line systems that revolutionized manufacturing. He translated the industrial precision into the North Pole's toy production, showing an operation that's part magic, part engineering genius. The elves move with synchronized efficiency, following systems that maximize output without sacrificing quality. Zemeckis wanted the North Pole to feel real, not whimsical, a place that could actually deliver toys to every child in one night through perfect logistical planning. Santa isn't just magical, he's organized, and the North Pole isn't a workshop, it's the world's most successful factory. Number 10, the train number is a biblical reference. Polar Express number 1225 isn't just a date, it's a verse. Luke 1:2-25 describes someone learning to believe again after doubt, a perfect mirror for Hero Boy's journey. The number isn't random, it's the movie's thesis. Screenwriters Robert Zemeckis and William Broyles Jr. chose the number deliberately, knowing audiences would assume it referenced Christmas Day, but the biblical connection runs deeper. Luke 1:2-25 tells the story of Zechariah, struck mute for doubting an angel's message, regaining his voice only after his faith is restored. Hero Boy doubts, loses his ability to hear the bells, and regains that ability only after choosing belief. The train number is a clue hidden in plain sight. The journey on the Polar Express is a journey through Hero Boy's doubts. Number 11, the elves whisper a line that breaks the fourth wall. When the kids enter the loading dock, an elf whispers, "We've got another non-believer," but none of the kids hear it. It's meant for the audience, echoing the film's core question directly to viewers. The line was added late in post-production, buried in the ambient sound mix. Most viewers miss it entirely, but those who catch it feel suddenly implicated. The elf isn't talking about Hero Boy, he's talking about you. Zemeckis confirmed the line was intentional, a way to make the audience question their own belief. The Polar Express doesn't let you passively watch. The whisper is accusatory and gentle at once, a reminder that the journey isn't just Hero Boy's, it's everyone's. Number 12, the hobo always appears before moments of crisis. He shows up before the frozen lake, before the tunnel, before the North Pole separation. He's the embodiment of doubt, and he surfaces every time the boy's belief wavers. His appearances aren't random, they're psychological. Whenever Hero Boy questions the journey, the hobo materializes, offering cryptic warnings disguised as wisdom. Zemeckis designed the hobo as an externalization of Hero Boy's internal conflict, a shadow self that appears when doubt grows strong enough to take form. Tom Hanks performed the character with eerie detachment, never quite present, never quite gone. The hobo exists in liminality, between belief and skepticism, between passenger and ghost. Because doubt doesn't announce itself, it arrives quietly, offering questions disguised as concern. Number 13, Santa's sleigh bell is intentionally made more realistic. The sound designers didn't use a stock jingle for the iconic bell. They recorded handcrafted brass bells shaken at different distances, then layered the tones to mimic how a real bell would echo in the cold. The bell's resonance even shifts depending on who hears it, fuller for believers, duller for doubters. Sound designer Randy Tom spent weeks perfecting the bell's tone, recording in freezing temperatures to capture authentic acoustics. He wanted the bell to sound precious, ancient, irreplaceable. The bell Hero Boy receives isn't just a symbol. For Hero Boy, it rings clear and pure. For his parents, it's silent. For his sister, it's faint, fading. The bell doesn't change, the listener does. Number 14, Hero Boy's pajamas change colors throughout the movie. Under warm lighting, cold lighting, moonlight, and train lamps, the stripes shift tone. This wasn't an animation error, it was intentional. The changing color represents shifting belief, uncertainty, and emotional temperature. Director of photography Don Burgess and the lighting team coded the pajamas to reflect Hero Boy's internal state. In moments of doubt, the stripes appear dull and grayish. In moments of wonder, they glow warm and saturated. The transitions are subtle, almost subliminal, but they track the boy's journey frame by frame. Zemeckis confirmed the effect was deliberate, a visual shorthand for Faith's fragility. The pajamas are a mood ring, changing not with temperature, but with belief. And by the end, when Hero Boy stands in the North Pole Square, his pajamas shine brighter than they ever have. Number 15, the northern lights form a train track shape. When the kids look up near the North Pole, the auroras subtly bend into the shape of parallel rails. It's a visual clue that the journey has been guided literally from the sky. The moment lasts only seconds, easy to miss in the spectacle of lights and music, but freeze the frame and the tracks are unmistakable. Visual effects supervisor Ken Ralston confirmed the detail was added intentionally, a hint that the Polar Express isn't just a train, it's destiny made visible. The rails in the sky suggest the journey was predetermined, written in the heavens long before the boy stepped aboard. Every passenger was meant to be there. The northern lights aren't decoration, they're confirmation. Number 16, the ending shows 3 different levels of belief. Hero Boy hears the bell forever, his sister hears it mostly, and the parents hear nothing at all. The movie isn't about belief disappearing, it's about how quickly adulthood erases it. The final scene shows Hero Boy as an old man, still hearing the bell every Christmas morning. His sister admits she hears it too, though not as clearly as she used to. Their parents shake the bell and hear only silence. Zemeckis structured the ending as a spectrum, showing belief as something that fades gradually rather than vanishing all at once. The bell becomes a test administered annually, measuring how much wonder remains. Some people hear it forever, some hear it fading, and some never hear it again. Number 17, the final shot mirrors the opening. The film begins with a boy doubting Christmas and ends with a symbol, the bell, that only rings for those who believe. The same framing, the same quiet tone, but a completely different meaning. The ending rewrites the beginning. The opening shows a dark house, a boy staring out the window, waiting for proof that will never come. The ending shows the same window, but now it glows. The same boy, now an old man, holds the bell and smiles. Zemeckis wanted viewers to feel the journey as a loop, a return to the same moment transformed by everything that happened in between. The boy at the beginning needed proof. The man at the end needs nothing. He has the bell, and he hears it. The Polar Express may look like a simple holiday adventure, but beneath the snow is a strange blend of symbolism, clues, double meanings, and emotional engineering. A train number that's a Bible verse, a hobo who's a ghost, and pajamas that change color to track a boy's faith. Which hidden detail surprised you the most, and what movie should we unwrap next? Because in the Polar Express, nothing is random. Every detail is a choice, and the truth was always there. You just had to believe enough to see it.